The Rotaract Club of the Marianas, in partnership with the Guam Behavioral Health and Wellness Center, will hold its 4th annual Rotaract Youth Leadership Conference next week. It's going to focus on strengthening the skills of island youth to be leaders and change makers in our community. Robbie and Russell are here, and we are going to talk about empowering youth. Thank you both for doing this. It's a wonderful project and a very worthwhile mission.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having us.
How do we actually empower and inspire youth to be leaders in their community right now? Because so many people, you know, maybe unfairly are critical of like young generations and saying, you know, like they kind of take a kickback approach and they're like, oh, you know, like I don't like doing that. But I mean, there are a lot of young people who have very big ideas and a lot of passion for, you know, furthering their generation.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, the Rotaract Club of the Marianas is very proud to be hosting this 4th annual conference and really working with the youth and the high school students directly. And, you know, our organization has been around for such a long time that we're very happy to give back to the local community any way we can. And our chairwoman, Robbie, knows more about that, and she'll be elaborating a little bit more.
Okay, Madam Chair.
Yes, thank you,
thanks for joining us once again.
Thank you for having me. So, so regarding our conference, we're so excited. This is the first year that we'll be doing a 2-day conference. In the past 3 years, we've only had a 1-day. And the biggest component of our 2-day conference is a community service activity. So with the conference for both days, actually, the students are available to get service learning hours for both days. And then with the community service aspect, we'll be taking them out to 4 different sites around the island to partake in a couple of hours of service activity.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Because I guess a lot of, you know, island youth here, you get to see the entire island. You've got friends from North, Central, and Southern Guam and everything. But a lot of people really don't see every corner of Guam and like all the different, you know, the issues that are around here, the different styles of problem solving and everything like that. So, so you're actually exposing youth to you know, just how diverse Guam is.
Yes, for sure. So you know, usually in the past, our conference just kind of gives them the tools with the day 1, with the breakout speakers and the team building activities. But with the day 2, it allows them to take what they've learned from day 1 and incorporate it into an actual community service activity that will benefit the island of Guam.
Okay. I guess the next question is kind of like the obvious one. It's like, why is it so important for youth to be leaders in today's world? Society is a lot different than it was even 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, there are economic things, you know, like everything's going on, everybody's on computers all the time and everything. Some people say, let's just leave it to the robots and they'll take over and everything. Why is it so important for young people to actually step up and really take ownership of their planet?
Well, you know, for us here on Guam, it's the students that are here are the future of our community. Right, and being able to provide them a platform like our 4th conference that we're hosting this year is really an opportunity for them from different regions, from different schools throughout the island to get together, to have that conversation, and to see like, hey, maybe next year we can work together to do another impactful project for our local community, or just create that network of youth empowerment available to them in that platform.
Okay, I guess I should have asked this at the beginning, but when we say youth is so broadly defined. What age range and demographic are we talking about?
So we're talking about high school youth, so from 14 to 18 is what we're taking at the conference here.
So very formative years, very like a time when they're very impressionable, and you do a lot of growing up in that time.
Right,
yes,
absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay, so how can people register for this, or is it, you know, are you reaching out to the schools and they just register within their own school, or is there a Facebook page they can go to?
Well, we did send out a letter to the superintendent of the Department of Education. I know they disseminated to the local public high schools, to get that out to their students who are interested in participating.
Yeah, so we've reached out to all of the DOE schools as well as all of the private high schools.
Okay.
So basically just see your office, just kindly ask them that you'd want to go to the youth conference, and then they'll forward you to the contact for that school.
Yeah. Now kids are probably going to, just because it involves their peer groups or their schools, they're all going to, like, you know, all the Sanchez kids will sit on one side, all the GW kids, and maybe like all the FD boys and everything. But this will be a great opportunity for networking and to actually learn about people from other parts of the island, different backgrounds and everything. And that probably is the biggest advantage, right?
It's huge. And you know what we've done in the last couple of years is we try to separate all the students to not be with their same school.
So like breakout groups.
We break them out, but also when they register in the morning, they're given you know, their assignments of what table to sit on. So they're not going to be sitting with their friends. They're going to be sitting from different schools, private school students, public school students. So it's really a diverse mix, and they have to work together throughout the day in their team building. and all of their breakout sessions.
Oh, very
Yes.
nice. Okay,
Yeah.
so in closing, is there anything else that people should know about this as far as registration or what they can expect to see?
Sure, I'll leave it to you, Madam Chair.
No, just register with your school, and we hope to see you there. We look forward to a great 2-day conference. Just remember, if you want those service learning hours, go to guamservicelearning.com to register, as well as just follow our Facebook page. Follow our Rotaract Marianas on Facebook and Instagram to follow the entire conference. We'll be actually having a hashtag contest going on throughout the day, so there'll be great photos posted by the kids as well.
Very nice.
Nice.
Well, thank you both.
Yes,
Yes,
and,
thank
and
you.
if I may, I wanted to just send a shout out to our grant funder,
Yes.
to the Guam Behavioral Health and Wellness Center, and the Peace folks for supporting Rotaract these last couple of years, and that we're able to put together this great conference for our high school students.
All right, well, thanks so
Yes.
much.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank
Good luck
you.
with your event.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
Thanks so
All
much.
right,
Thank you.
please stay tuned, everyone. We're back after this.